Association of Catholic Schools. Welcome.
Magistra Gabriela Teubenbacher, Principal of Hackberg.
Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Jörg Königseder, our school doctor and his wife Magistra Susanne Königseder, as well as Dr. Martin Hoyers and Magister Karl Lummelsberger, further members of our school board. Welcome you all.
Elisabeth Schwarzinger, Vice Chairwoman of our Parents Association, and her husband.
Franz Baumann, main sponsor and patron of our theater project. And needless to say, we are really happy and proud to have Magister Josef Ratzenberg with us tonight, principal of our school. Welcome.
And of course, a very special welcome to Mr. David Taylor, actor, author, and our god of English theater. Furthermore, we would like to welcome the teachers at Europa Gymnasium Baumgartenberg. Special thanks to you for your patience and your assistance.
Last but not least,
We'd also like to ask you to keep your mobile phones switched off during the entire performance, and please keep in mind no flash photography.
enjoy the evening and always remember, it all started in Eden.
Nearly 14 billion years ago, expansion started. Wait, began to cool, the autotrophs began to cool, and all the food, we built a wall, we built a pyramid, science, history, and battle in the mystery. It all started with a big bang.
Who are you?
What?
This thing!
This what?
That's it!
That's what?
What we are doing! We are talking!
Talking? What's that?
I don't think I really know.
Who are you? I asked you first. I was here first. Well, I don't really know. And you? I don't really know either.
What are we doing? Doing? What do you mean? This thing? This thing that is coming out of our mouths? What's that, Mom? I don't really know. This thing? Well, it's called talking!
Communication, actually.
Who are you?
I am Lexi, short for lexicon. I shall be popping in and out ever so often to clarify certain things. I thought that I better make an appearance now to explain what you're all doing. It will be useful to know, as there will be a lot of it around from now on. Communication. Noun, the action of communicating, the imparting or exchange of information, ideas, or feelings during speech. Yes, gesture, or the written word. Get on with it. Oh, and enjoy your talking to one another on a personal level. There will be very little of it in the distant future.
Where did you come from? I don't really know.
There was this thing.
That's right.
Yes, I was aware of it too. What's aware? I don't really know. But it happened.
Yes, for me too.
Me.
Wow! This is so cool! I don't really know, but
you hear a big bang?
Can't say that I did.
We were in this lovely garden.
Huh? What's a garden?
I'm not really sure.
Well, I woke up in this garden, felt the pain in my sides, and then she appeared.
What's a she?
I don't really know. By the way, I'm Adam.
I'm Eve.
And what's this Adam and Eve thing?
I don't know, but it's cool.
You two look, well, different.
What do you mean? Different?
Different the way you do. And we don't look the same.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Well, we look, well, scruffy.
What is scruffy?
I don't really know, but we look good.
And us?
Well, it's obvious compared to me. He looks different. Just look what he's got on for a start. What's a he? Oh, I don't really know. Yes, he looks good in that green thing. Quite cute, actually.
That's what I thought.
What's cute?
I don't really know.
You two look perfect together.
Yeah, and just look at the two of us together.
Wait a minute. There is a difference between us. A huge difference.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying.
No, this is something no one has talked about. But it's there, staring at us in the face. The bumps!
The bumps?
Yes, the bumps. Look, she has them, and he hasn't.
Don't even think of it.
Bloody hell, I have a bump down here. So do I!
Me too!
Mine is flat. So is mine.
This is amazing!
I wonder what we do with these things.
Oh, this could be fun.
What's fun?
I don't really know, but I can't wait to find it out.
Did you see anyone else before you saw us?
No.
We must be the first.
The first of what?
I don't really know.
We must call this place something special.
What's special?
I don't really know. But we
We then must think of something.
We then. Why not call this place We Then? We Then? That sounds stupid.
So drop the W sound, call it E. E is a much better sound anyway. Like my name, E.
Ethan, that sounds cool.
Nein! Das ist unfair!
Bloody hell! Where did you come from?
Was denn? There was a big bang!
Yeah,
we were aware of it too.
Aware? I do not understand this. All I know was bang, then, that was that.
Why are you talking so strangely?
I do not think that I'm talking strangely. Well, you are. All my tribe speaks like this.
What's that, tribe?
I really don't know. The Asas?
Asas?
Yeah. The Asas.
The others.
There are more of you?
I think so. But we are getting off the point.
I don't know what you are talking about.
The naming of this place.
This place?
Yeah, this place.
I think she means this.
Yeah, this place. There is a big problem. This place is special to us all.
And what's the problem?
We can't say the name. Yeah, Ethan.
I see. You can't say the TH sound.
Yeah. Verdammt, was ist das?
Called music. I think something's going to happen.
We quite agree with Domin here. We can't say the Rasan also.
Who are you?
Me Irish and Jamaican. Band.
Excuse me for saying so, but you don't look like a real Jamaican.
How do you know what a Jamaican looks like?
I don't really know. It just came out.
Now, pay attention, all of you. I am a history teacher, and I too will be popping in and out through this evening's proceedings. Let me clarify some things about our Jamaican friend here. The original inhabitants of the island of Jamaica were, in fact, Arawak Indians, a peaceful tribe.
Peace.
Who were then mostly all killed off by the warlike Caribbeans, who then took over the island. Sadly, history will tell of many such occasions where the vulnerable are overcome by the stronger, and peace is shattered by war. This will be the fate of humankind. However, we don't have to worry about that now. Carry on.
That is one was Irish teacher.
Why do you talk so strangely?
Me no know.
So, do you have a tribe too?
Me not sure. Me think so. But listen, yeah. This name you want give this place?
Ethan.
Come on. As the lady said, me can't say the TH sound either.
Thank you, Jamaica.
You're welcome, lady.
So, how would you like to say it?
Well, since you asked me, we would say the TH sound like a D. Then this would make the sound like Eden.
And how would you like to say it?
Well, the Jamaican has a point. Eden, this I can say. So, Eden sounds perfect to me.
Then so shall it be, in the name of peace and harmony for all humankind.
What's that?
What's what?
Humankind?
I don't really know. But that history teacher mentioned it, and it sounded cool. Now, where was I?
Something about this garden.
Ah, yes, this garden. where we have all come together. Let it be known as Eden.
Was ist das? Ist da more vodka in?
Music.
Ja.
No, I don't think so. I think we're going to have another visitor.
What's a visitor?
I don't really know.
This is turning into a raw siren fighting.
Who the hell are you?
Me, Tarzan, and me, Bomba.
We are the kings of the swings. We are jungle VIPs.
What's VIPs?
Very important primates.
What's a primate?
We don't really know.
So, do you come from a tribe too?
Well, I don't know what a tribe is, but we were with a bunch of hairy guys over there. I must say we do look different to them, as do you all. But you guys look cool. I love the outfits.
You don't look so bad yourself.
Right, everyone, enough of the chit-chat. Things are getting a little overcrowded down there. Time to move things along.
Holy shit!
Well, you got the holy right.
And what's shit?
After a good meal, you'll know soon enough.
Who are you?
I am your guardian of destiny. You can call me God.
Oh, cool.
Cool? Yes, I can be that. I am responsible for everything. All you see around you, all that you are.
You are a raw siren dude.
Yes, I am that too. Now listen, all of you. You're here on Earth for a reason.
Earth? What's Earth?
Where you all are at the moment,
But we call this place Eden.
I know. I actually know everything.
Spooky.
You may be in Eden now, but I want humankind spread well beyond this garden. So, I command you now, go forth and multiply.
What? Multiply?
Good evening all. I am a math teacher. Let me explain. To multiply is the verb form of the noun multiplication. And the meaning of multiplication, to increase in number, and is used in mathematics to add a number to itself a particular number of times.
Excuse me for interrupting. I'm a biology teacher. I don't believe that God was actually referring to mathematics when he commanded to go forth and multiply. No, I believe that he was implying reproduction, sexual reproduction. What is sexual reproduction? The production of offspring by a sexual process.
I suppose it all actually comes down to numbers in the end. God has put you all here, but he wants more of you. However, you have all got to do this part yourself, with each other.
Do what? Well, it's quite instinctive, really. You have probably already noticed that you are not all the same.
That's for sure.
Yes, and we all have that bumps in different places.
Yeah, bumps. We all have this bumps in different places.
Yeah, and we have that bit. Now we're getting somewhere. You see, your bumps and
Gentlemen, me around the let me buzzing. Just count to 10 down, count again. There should be even dozen. Multiplication. Two butterflies crossing the rocks, both in the same direction. You now guess that one little guess could start a butterfly collection. Multiplication, that's the name of the game. And acceleration, they play the same. Let me tell you now, I say 1 and 1 is 5. You can call me a silly to go. And you can take 2 eggs, and that 2 eggs. You got one make to go round. The girl gets caught, you follow the boy. Well, after 3 or 4 death stairs. You can just bet you play hard to get to multiply the chances. Multiplication, that's the name of the game. And acceleration, they play the same. Here I'm talking to your mother nature's clever girls who lie so together. And you can take 2 guesses with no cares. You should have got a room full of rabbits and pair up kids in between kids. You sometimes get too quiet. But have no fear, cause soon you hear a pair of kids right, just right it. Multiplication, that's the name of the game. Acceleration, they play the same. Yeah, multiplication, that's the name of the game. And acceleration, they play the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building. Now then, all of you down there, pick up your partners and off you go. Populate the earth. And don't forget, it all started in Eden.
Right, you! Yeah! Time to check out this multiplication thing.
Bloody hell! What did you do that for?
I don't really know. It just seemed to be the right thing to do before we play.
You are the frisky one. So that's what you do before we play? What do you call it?
Foreplay.
Perfect. Chase me.
Romantic. Indeed, we would like try this foreplay, and then the other thing. And me know the one we want to do it with is you.
Me?
Come on, you're so sexy.
Well, don't think of hitting me on the head. I will get that wife, you do.
Me don't know what you say.
It's so sexy.
Sexy?
Me don't know exactly.
Well, time to find out then.
Shall we give this little multiplication thing a go? The rest of my tribe is, well, a little on the hairy side. That's not my style. I kinda dig you.
And what about the foreplay? Aren't you going to hit me on the head? No foreplay?
I didn't say no foreplay. Just no hit on the head. Now come on, let's swing.
Woo!
Wow. That leaves Dan and us.
And they seem made for each other.
And us.
Well, you know, this multiplication thing might not work with us.
Yeah, but there's still the foreplay.
Yeah. Good. Play around together. And
See what comes up.
yeah, should be fun.
That just leaves us
Us and Eden.
fancy little multiplication.
But first,
Some foreplay.
no, not yet.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me that you have a headache.
What's a headache?
I don't exactly know. But I have the feeling that I may well know on occasions in the future.
It's just, well, I don't exactly know what. I think I fancy something to eat.
To eat. What's that?
I don't really know. To eat. Eat is a verb meaning to consume food when one is feeling hungry. Humankind will hunger for many things in your future. It could well lead to your downfall. For now, though, it will be food that you will be wanting. Thanks, Lexi. No problem.
Food. Now, where do we find that?
Well, there's a tree over there that's got some shiny red things hanging from it. Let's try those. Come on.
No, do not eat the fruit from that tree,
Why not?
because I say so.
But they look so delicious. What are they called?
I name them apples.
Apples. Please, can I try one?
No,
Eve, I'm sure you can find something else to eat. Eden is such a big place.
But I want to go.
Please.
Oh, come on. What can he do? It will be alright.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Come on.
there may be trouble ahead, but while there's music and moonlight and love and romance, let's face the music and dance.
Good evening. Of course, what you have just seen is complete poppycock. My name is Charles Darwin. I have done extensive research into the evolution of life on Earth. It certainly didn't all start in a lovely garden called Eden. In fact, it took millions, if not billions we are now. My theory of evolution is this. All living things on Earth change over time through natural selection. Species that adapt to their surroundings have the best chance to survive and breed. Those who are less well adapted tend not to survive. Consequence, extinction.
Yes. I've got it all under control. Now we have to move things along. Is there a geography teacher in the house?
I'm a geography teacher.
Excellent.
Good evening.
Geography, my favorite subject. Now, fill us in a little about the geographical makeup of Earth.
Well, wherever life did start, Earth has gone through, and still is, many topographical changes to its structure. The origin of our planet and its species has taken millions of years. In that, I agree with Mr. Darwin. Thank you. The notion of Eden is not wholly preposterous. Such areas exist, even today, in the most unlikely of regions on Earth. And humankind certainly did migrate by various means across the face of our planet.
And established empires.
Empire, noun, a group of nations or peoples ruled over by an emperor, empress, or other powerful sovereign, such as the former Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, and the British Empire.
Oh, Britannia! Britain rules the waves! Princes never shall be slain!
Enough of that. Get off. I said enough. Get off.
Sorry. Thank you, Lexi. Anytime.
Ancient Egypt, Rome, Greece. It was a fascinating time historically.
Politics, the arts, all that played an important part in the makeup of our species. Not to mention what the expansion of the empires did to the rest of the world.
The rulers were certainly a colorful bunch of characters.
Clear the set! Clear the set, please. We're about to go on air. Get off! Get off!
Ladies and she will be arriving here any minute. Her trusted maidservant has led her to believe that there is a new young ruler in town, incognito. Under the pretense that she knows where he is, she has agreed to bring tonight's special guests in, secretly to meet him.
Yes. Yes. They're in the building. And they're on the way up the stairs to the studio. We must hide.
Right.
Behold the Queen of Egypt, the living Isis, Cleopatra. Oh dear.
What the hell are you playing at? I fell out of the end halfway up the stairs. I'll have you whipped for this. Bloody hell! Ooh, I mean, dear me, I don't believe it.
Yes, Cleopatra, last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. This is your life!
Oh, what a lovely surprise. Did you have something to do with this?
Yes, mistress.
There is no new younger ruler?
No, mistress. Sorry.
Ah, oh, charming, you little minx. Well, don't worry, I won't whip you. In fact, to show how much I appreciate all that you've done, I'm going to have you buried alive with me when I die.
You're too kind.
Yes, Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile, this is your life. the show where friends and family tell us stories about you. We are starting with your husband, second cousin, brother-in-law, and one of the other husbands.
Good evening.
I only appear to have one name in my book, Ptolemy the 13th.
That's me.
Surely there should be 4 people on stage.
It's okay. He is all 4. You see, I married 2 of my brothers, and my dad is my mom's brother.
Maybe your dad can shed some light on the proceedings because he is here tonight with your uncle, your great uncle, your father-in-law, and one of the other husbands, Ptolemy the 12th.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Dad, Uncle, Great Uncle, Father-in-law.
It's all right, it's all right. Maybe we should leave the family stuff to one side for the moment. It's getting a little weird. Let's just concentrate on your husband.
That's us.
No, I mean the other ones.
Other ones? You mean there were others?
Oh, yes, darlings.
Oh, you really were quite a slut.
A slut? Moi?
But damn it, you were one hell of a sexy bitch.
That's my place. Unbelievable. Cleopatra, you didn't just marry your own family, you also had a thing for powerful rumors as well.
Yes, I know.
And husbands 2 and 5 are here tonight. Please welcome Julius Caesar and Mark Antony.
Hi, everyone.
Great to be here. I love the show.
Oh, great. Tell us a little bit about your romance with Cleopatra.
Well, in 48 BC, I was the unchallenged ruler of Rome. Then I met Cleo. She made me stay on a long holiday in Egypt. By the time I got back to Rome, I'd become so unpopular that I was murdered by my friends in the Senate.
Yes, similar to me. In 42 BC, I had the world at my feet, great armies at my command. And then I met Cleo, and the shit hit the fan. But I knew it. I was under attack by my own people. Eventually, I killed myself.
What a bummer.
She's hardly a good luck charm, is she?
You said it.
Well, darlings, actually, it was never going to work with either of you. We are not even distantly related.
Cleopatra, this is your very disturbing life.
Well, no wonder the rulers of the ancient world turned out the way they were, with so much inbreeding. No wonder they were such a strange bunch.
Well, but it wasn't just the ancient world. Just think of more recent times and the royal families of Europe.
And where did it all start? Eden.
Yes, the world had to be populated somehow.
Ave, ad pacem omnium salute. It is my duty as a Latin teacher to point out the amazing achievements of some of our ancient ancestors, in particular the Romans. Ladies, for example,
advances in technology include the actual invention of concrete Roman roads, Roman arches, and aqueducts.
Medicine. We introduced huge welfare programs, including welfare programs for the poor. Literature, theater, art, and satire. Realistic statues, ornate jewelry, masks, mosaics.
Customs, including the use of rings to denote friendship, engagement, and weddings. And the use of greenery to decorate during winter holidays and other holiday customs.
Clothing, socks called sockus by us, and both worn by women and men. Shoes that adjusted for left foot and for right foot, which made wearing any shoes a lot more comfortable.
Religion. The Catholic faith which kept learning alive after the fall of the Western Roman Empire.
I like it.
And let us not forget my favorite. Language. Our language, Latin. The root of most languages, including English. Get off. Sorry.
Then there was Roman law and politics. Also propaganda campaigns, including coinage, with the current emperor's picture on it, to remind everyone who was in charge of the empire.
Gentlemen. Oh, did I say gentlemen? Hardly an appropriate word to refer to you for. Well, at least in the gentle department. As for the men's side of things, I think that was very debatable for one of you.
Bitch. I just got tired of all the ups and downs. I want to change.
Change, emasculation, I think they call it. The removal of your bits.
Taken from the original Latin, emasculatus, past participle of emasculare.
Or, as we would say, schnipp, schnapp, alles auf.
We were on the subject of the more civilized side of the Roman Empire that hardly includes you four. Why are you here?
Well, they mentioned something about being in charge of the empire, so we thought it was the perfect time to drop in. Our place in history was famous.
Infamous, you mean, Caligula?
Even today, we're still so well known. In my case, because of that wonderful film, Gladiator. I, Commodus, have enjoyed a resurgence of interest.
And who could forget me, Nero? I just love fiddling around. In a deadly way, of course.
And you, Elagabalus, the teenage emperor and pervert, in the 4 years of your rule, you committed a variety of grotesque and debauched acts, enough to make other emperors seem rather plain.
Oh, you flatter me.
Right, teachers of girls, stay. Now the show is a little spicing up.
And we're the ones to do it.
Deus hat Juves nos.
Don't forget all the goody crap.
Come on, boys, let's tell them what being a Roman emperor was all about.
The famous Roman Empire
was the biggest, meanest neighborhood. We followed the baddest emperors.
My bad we don't be good.
His name is Caligula, a rotten Roman pillar.
If you call me a fiddler, I take your hands for stumps. One time I killed a priest with
must for sacrifice to be to think it said that he's deceased. We all love like chumps. I'm very caring, but take note with so much as a whisper. I run walk you will miss much. But today I won't sit the road. I'm bad. It's shameless rock cat. You still have friends that's made to me, so I guess you should be glad. Hey, sexy. Paul. Well, your nastiness was fabulous, but mine you look marvelous, and I was far, far worse. Just listen to my words. Well, I was quite notorious for kept up in madness. Snakes and frogs enormous, crowds all how they fled. If you want a luxury prize, I'll give you please the thoughts and flights. My house gets got a nice surprise, a lion in their bed. You'd think the children are peculiar. Was their biggest executor? Used their guts to read the future. Well, man, could argue I'll say it. Hated through a ramp from paper down to black day. Afraid your claim is bogus, cause my name is Kubonos, and no one else could be. I was Emperor the Bay. Yeah, never was a great job to take any aid of the boy got to laugh at the lies, but the crowd is bomb at the spread of Judas Alexander, so he killed him to see the Emperor's wing. Not bad, my ex is truly rad. I only got the Emperor job cause I was chosen by my
To me, old Scots hero, my name is Emperor Nero. Evil man, you're not. I'm the worst of the lot. My rule was full of fear. Men from far and near. Kill me, I'm fighting here. Or I won't have them. Change the Olympic seasons of my battles. Went to be some. We're Christians for no reason. Just a game of play, you know. Poisoned my stepbrother. They were meant to kill my mother. Tried to drop her but she fled. So I had to stop instead. Wait, there's more. With my first idea of taken, I shall totally my behavior. Chopped her head up, gave it to my girlfriend who I think it. I'm bad, so Betty, of badness and the daddy. Come on, I wanna see. I'm more evil than the you're best, nothing more to ask. We all thought that we're awful, but you're really truly honest. I'm the best temper of humans ever had. Yeah!
However, we were responsible for many things that are still in use today.
As intellectuals and the founders of classical drama, we would like to tell a story in the form of a poem.
You know, the cavemen gave us road, Roman soldiers built the road, Egypt's pyramids were buildings at their peak. But when we talk of great invention, it's important that we mention a special race who really were unique.
Plato and Pythagoras, both of them did stagger us. Socrates, he showed such great technique, but was there ever such a bunch of them so clever? If you want to know the answer, ask a Greek.
We agree. We agree.
We are all so magnifique.
We invented sandals, catapults, and bricks.
Chic and sleek, so to speak, our success was not a freak.
But working hard was how we got our kicks.
We created the first siren and the first soldering iron. The Olympics, well,
That was quite a busy week. So the next time they took Go-Go to the toy shop for a yo-yo, then the no-no, it was thought of by a Greek.
We are Greek. We are Greek. Nowadays would call us geek.
But in ancient times, people thought of us as tough.
Our physique was not weak, because when people gave us cheek, we invented boxing and other violent stuff.
Fiery flamethrowers for battles, pinhole cameras, baby rattles. Was there nothing they can't do? Oh, I hear you shriek. So next time you take a shower or you see a lighthouse tower, just remember they were thought of by a Greek.
Stage acoustics, ancient harps, music sounds of flats and sharps, central heating at your doorsteps, splints, syringes, lamps and forceps, fire extinguishers, thermometers, coin dispensers, odometers, pontoon bridges, pistons, pulleys, parchment prisons, puppets, dollies,
shock absorbers, drafts and maps. We were all such brainy chaps.
Apples, chewing gum, the list does never cease.
Spinning tops, the dice, the crane.
Do we have to ask again?
Did they come from Spain?
No, they came from Greece.
Und all diese Dinge haben wir in diesem Gesamtpaket, in diesem Cyber Awareness Day integriert. Und die Rückmeldungen der Eltern und der Schüler zeigen, dass es ein Erfolg war und dass sie viele Ideen und Konzepte mitgenommen haben. Besonders auch bei den Eltern ist es immer wichtig, die ja doch auch zu der Generation noch gehören, die nicht so automatisch mit dem Internet verwachsen sind. Und wenn man da hört, wir haben das und das mitgenommen und es hat uns gefallen, wir haben gesehen, die Kinder waren begeistert dabei und uns hat das selber auch begeistert. Genau das zeigt mir dann, dass die Gesamtinitiative ein Erfolg war und dass sie wirklich auch profitieren für die persönliche Entwicklung, welche mir ganz besonders am Herzen liegt. Und ich bin kein Fan von Frontalinput, ich bin ein Fan von Learning by Doing und das wollte ich auch an diesem Tag zeigen.
Gesagt worden. Perfekt, herzlich.
Ja, voll, voll aus.